Hi, this is Nemesis Stars, and apparently today is Father's Day, and, it's never really a good day, Father's Day, for me, because, well, basically, there's a lot of story around my dad that I reckon I don't think I'd ever be able to bring him back. So, apparently he did get murdered, which is the most horrible thing to happen to a dad. Now, apparently this was like when I was a infant, I think I was. I was an infant right there. That's my dad. He actually has been on the news, right? A couple of, basically, he has been on the news a couple of times about his death, about Gary Venner and all that. Gary Venner did actually kill him. So that's my dad. I miss him a lot. So basically, growing up as a child, I always felt something was missing, and that's why. Because when I was around a toddler's age, I think when I was a certain age, like toddler-wise, I couldn't remember Dad at all. I think I was around 2, I think. But I reckon he basically died sometime after. So then, basically growing up in school, it has been hard because, especially when I got told that he was murdered, it left a shock in my face, a huge expression on my face. Can't remember what age I was exactly when I first found out, but I was shocked. I went around spreading to basically my teachers and whatever about this and whatever, and this is why I never actually liked, basically not having a dad around, because especially when I saw families, like, whenever I'd see a child with their father or, anyone else with their dad and mother, I'd get jealous because I've never actually experienced having a dad. The only closest thing I've had was a stepfather, but it didn't feel the same. I still kind of felt a hole, in my heart because of having no dad. So, again. So basically, if you want to know the name of the guy in the photo, basically the one that has been on the news, he's basically called Carl Eden. And basically the news just get around. If you've ever heard of the serial killer, that's basically going in the news right now to different places and whatever, and Gary has been known to kill a number of people, especially a couple of criminals and shit and whatever. He's in a really security prison at this point, but I kind of think the justice isn't well served for Gary at this point, because he did kill my dad, and I feel like justice should actually be served against Gary Venner, because I felt nothing but revenge, for what he did to Dad. So, I kind of do want him to, basically for the government to bring out the electric chair or something like that, to basically execute Gary Venner, so then Dad will rest in peace. Because I don't think Dad will actually be able to ease if Gary's still alive. And I don't think, basically, that basically justice is actually served either, because, because of, Dad. Basically having to go through all this, I feel bad for Dad. I wish I just could turn back the clock, and I wish I could just turn back the clock, basically stop Gary from basically killing Dad, and life would have been so much easier. That means he would have still been alive. I would have felt like I had a father figure in life, which would have been better. That means I wouldn't have had jealousy towards other kids with their fathers. So this is what I'm going through, at the moment. Because of having no dad, I have some sort of disorder, of having no father. Now, I forget the name of the disorder, but it's not a good thing. It kinda leaves me scarred, unfortunately. But I do wish if I had a time machine, I could literally go back and save my dad's life. Even though it would alter the timeline, it would basically change things around me, like some things never happen, whatever, even though Dad would be in the mix. So I felt like I probably would, basically this would kind of feel like the whole, Back to the Future scenario, where you go to the past, you change something, and something changes in the future. Like, in your present timeline. Like, if you go back to your present timeline, something is changed. So that's what I kind of wish that happened, I guess. So then, I wish time travel existed right now. So I could go and say, Dad, and let her, basically make a claim to the police to lock Gary up early. So then Gary would have never killed Dad. That also would have added to certain other timelines as well, basically claiming and whatever that he probably would have gone after his girlfriend, meaning Gary would have went after his girlfriend and so on. So yeah, basically I'm not happy with Gary, and I would have actually got him arrested early on and whatever because of the crimes he was gonna commit. Basically, my only evidence would be that I'm from the future if I told it to the past police. I would claim that I'm from the future. I probably would have been on the news because of it, saving a man's life from death. Now, that's kind of like a time turner if you basically know in Harry Potter in a way, except with a portal, you'd be able to go back and change something that didn't actually end the right way. It kind of feels like what you would do in Life is Strange, for example. You'd go to the past, change something, you go back, and everything just kind of works out, I guess, depending on the choices that you make. But yeah, again, I kind of wish Dad was still alive. I do. So basically, I just don't know what to do at this point. I actually don't know. I might light a candle, I guess. Basically put his picture frame in somewhere, I guess, and then light a candle right next to it, as a Father's Day thing, I guess. I think that's the only thing I can do, since he did die and all, so basically that's all I've got to say for today's video, Mother. So basically, if there's a lot of people out there that don't have fathers, and they've actually died, basically this all counts to ones that have actually had dads that have died. Mainly that's the ones I'm referring to. The ones that have actually the same, Mother, then I feel you. I really, really feel you if you actually lost, whatever, so do your best, that counts, and whatever, to kind of do something to, do whatever, I guess, towards parent-related, whatever. If you have any puppies, stick it next to a photo frame of your said dad, and so on. Basically for everyone, that has their dad still alive, well, congratulations. At least your fathers are still alive. Enjoy the moments with them, while it counts. Make the best you can with your fathers and whatever. So, happy Father's Day to all of you lot as well. So, that's all I gotta say for today's video. So, yeah.